You're headed to Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island, and you're looking for something to splurge on? Are Cabana rentals the right thing to throw that hard-earned cash on? Let's find out. Hey everyone, it's Brian from Langdon Family Travels. We're back again, going over Royal Caribbean's private island, Coco Cay. This is one of our family's favorite destinations, and we absolutely look forward to this port of call whenever we are on a Royal Caribbean ship. This time when we stopped, we decided to go ahead and splurge and rent a cabana at Oasis Lagoon. We teamed up with another family and stick to the end to find out if this was the right move. Maybe it'll work great for you as well. For those of you guys that don't know what Coco Cay is, let's learn a little bit more about it. Coco Cay, Little Syrup Cay, what we love to refer to it as is a perfect day at Coco Cay. And this is located in the Bahamas. It's one of the Berry Islands in the collection of Bahama Cays, and it's approximately 1.57 kilometers long, so it's less than a mile wide. And it has a population of 38, and this is going to be the individuals, the workers with Royal Caribbean that actually stay on the island to prepare and maintain the island. What you may not realize is a lot of the staff that are on ship come off at Coco Cay to work as bartenders, work as servers, and meal prep for you. So those favorite faces that you guys have made while on the ship, you're going to recognize a lot of them at Coco Cay as well. So Coco Cay has a lot to offer, ranging from a multitude of different areas, such as Oasis Lagoon, where we have a cabana rental at, as well as various splash areas, tons of beach spots, specific spots for adults only. They have an exclusive area called Coco Beach Club, which we have indulged into the past, and that is absolutely one of our favorite spots as well. The prices definitely keep going up with Royal Caribbean, and so you have to make those hard choices of, is this worth the money? We got a great deal both on the Beach Club when we went on our first cruise on Independence of the Seas back in 2021, and we got a fairly good deal on this cabana rental as well. So we definitely just jumped for it, especially when we had another family come and join us. We decided to choose the cabana because we wanted a home base for our family. With two small children, it's great when you have kind of a spot to keep your stuff, as well as an area where it's just nice to know this is where we're going to come back to. One of the other benefits is just being close to the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. Yes, it is fresh water, not salt water, and it is huge. It's wonderful, and it is totally an oasis for you to enjoy. We have heard great things about this, and we wanted to test it out on our own. And some of the other options were much more expensive, such as the Beach Club options, which can be extremely expensive because some of the upgraded dining, as well as the exclusivity of that area as well. So it's important to know how much this costs. We paid $400 before tax for this, and when we split this with another family, that only brought it down to $200 for us, which when you split it amongst the four of us, it was $50 a person to have this cabana. We really like to break down the price to understand, well, if we were to go somewhere else like Disney World, like how much would that add-on cost per person? Everything costs per person. So we wanted to experience it within that realm. Our other party had a party of 5. So we had a total of 9 people in this cabana. And what we found out was the $400 package is for 8 people. That's the base price is $400. So you could have 2 people in there and pay $400, or you could have 8 people in there and pay $400. But anything more than 8 people, you do have to pay an extra $50, and the most you can have in one cabana is 10. Hey, going to take a quick break here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate your support. The cabana was really nice. We really enjoyed the hut style of it. There was plenty of seating both inside the cabana with access to a safe to store some valuables. There was a ceiling fan. and there was some chairs outside, some loungers, and what was really nice is that there was sand all around there as well that our kids were able to play with. We didn't actually have sand toys, but our cabana attendant, who was fantastic, brought sand toys for our kids to play with. That was a really nice touch, because if you go to any of the beaches in Coco Cay and want to play with beach toys and you didn't bring them, you're gonna have to go to the souvenir shop and drop some extra money on that as well. So that was a nice included benefit. The cabana area was extremely private as well. They had attendants waiting right around the area to block off any people that were not cabana guests from coming in. It was very, very comfortable in our cabana as well. And our cabana attendant really catered to our every need. If we needed any drinks, he went to the bar and brought it right to us, so we didn't have to travel anywhere. He took our lunch order, and when I say he brought us food, he brought us more food than we could imagine. We told him we wanted mozzarella sticks, and I think that there was at least 25 mozzarella sticks in this box. It was pretty awesome. So overall, the experience in the cabana was very much worth it for the food service as well as the drink service. And it links directly up to your drink package or lack of drink package. We had the drink package, so it was really nice to be able to not have to walk to the bar, and he was able to just help us out with all of our needs throughout the day. So what's included with the cabana service? What's included is there is a cabana that's specifically for your family, and they write your name on there. You feel very exclusive, very posh. It's really fun. There's also complimentary bottled water. They have towels there waiting for you. There's an attendant, like I have noted, that has been there for your every need. And then there's just the added bonus that you have staff that is dedicated right to make sure that you have the best day ever. The perfect day ever at Coco Cay. The Oasis Lagoon was great, and we spent a lot of time there. But what was a nice added benefit of this was that we were able to roam around Coco Cay. We went to the splash pad area where our kids had a ton of fun. There's actually 2 separate areas where our kids were able to go down some kid water slides that were free, that was not part of the extra cost water park. And there was also another splash pad area that was a pirate ship that our kids just absolutely had a blast exploring and running around. They just had a great time. We also went to Serenity Bay and checked out some of the different areas over there. And we really wanted to kind of understand what the different vibes, because that's one thing that's really cool about Coco Cay is that each area has a different vibe that's going to fit and be tailored to what experience do you want. Now, there are different options such as beach beds, you can get beach cabanas, and these all have different costs. For us, we felt like this was a good cost for the benefits of what we got. Paying for a beach bed, in my opinion, couldn't be worth it in some scenarios. If you know that there's going to be multiple ships docked at Coco Cay at one time, and you're worried about getting that specific spot that you want in the specific area, then definitely this would be a great chance for you to reserve your spot ahead of time and not have to worry about getting off the ship early in the morning, rushing out there and getting your specific chair. Have you ever done an added experience at Coco Cay, whether it's the zip lines or the water park or the Coco Beach Club? Drop it in the comments below. One thing to consider is that tips are not included. We did tip our attendant because he was just so great and he made our experience just so elevated. We did tip him at the end, and we were very thankful, and he was very appreciative of it as well. Him and I actually got a picture at the end to kind of just, commemorate our time together. He was really great, just experience. Some of our other highlights of Coco Cay were going around the island, like I said, and exploring the different areas. There's tons of wildlife around there. You might come across some chickens or some lizards. There's definitely fish out in the ocean because that's where the fish live. But there's also some really good food choices. Yeah, we talked about the food that's included, but one thing that I got on this trip that I never have before was the chicken wings. And they were really good. They were made fresh and they were nice and spicy. And for me, I love spicy food. And when I say spicy, it hits. So if you're spice averse and maybe a little sensitive to that, beware of the spice level within here. But for me, it hit on all levels. So let's go through the pros and cons. The pros were definitely the privacy as well as comfort, knowing that everything was taken care of and we knew that our valuables were going to be safe within there. Well, that can't be guaranteed. Things do arise. There are areas where people could sneak in and everything. I will say the staff is extremely attentive, and we did not experience any issues in terms of privacy being compromised or anything kind of where we felt like our valuables were in danger of being taken or moved or anything like that. So that was a huge benefit for us, especially with two children that like to explore and kind of go all over the place. It was really, really nice. What else was really nice was that there was a shaded area for us. We were down there in February, which wasn't too warm, but definitely during those summer months when it can get really hot, having a shaded area can be a huge benefit for you and your family. One of the cons you need to consider is it's definitely an added cost for you. You're already putting out a lot of money for your family to go on a Royal Caribbean cruise, and this added extra cost, that's just something that you're going to have to determine, was it worth it? If you are traveling with friends, this is a great chance to cut that cost in half and to split it, like what we did with our friends on this trip. One thing other to consider that might be a con is if you're more into traveling around the island and don't have much stuff to carry around. If you're just a backpack person that doesn't have a ton of stuff, maybe you don't have children, or maybe your kids are older, you don't have to worry about lugging all this kind of stuff. But for us, that was a really added benefit, but for you, that might not be something you need to consider. For us, it was totally worth it. And if you stayed in tune for this long, I hope you can see all the reasons why we really loved the experience at the Cabana. From the attendant to the shaded area, to the towels being there waiting for you, just extra things that you just don't need to worry about. There's so many logistics that you need to worry about when you're traveling and everything like that. It's nice when you can just relax and everything is just taken care of for you. Obviously, the more people that you can get in your cabana, the less per person cost it's going to be. So this might be something that you need to consider for your family. If you're a family of 3 or 4, it might not be for you, but that's up for you to determine on your own. For us, it was without a doubt something that we really valued. Some tips for this: definitely want to jump on this early, especially if there's multiple ships in port and if they're larger ships, especially those Oasis class ships or Icon class ships. You want to make sure that you book early because these things are limited and they will sell out. We always travel with some travel essentials, and one of our travel essentials is our cell phone waterproof pouch. And this is just a nice way to, make sure that you have your cell phone on you in a safe environment, so you can take those pictures and videos, stay in tune and in touch with the others in your party, because Wi-Fi, if you did buy the Wi-Fi package, is available on the island as well. We definitely took advantage of the Cabana early. We got off the ship early because we wanted to maximize our cost to time ratio. So we really wanted to get there early, and we were late getting back on the ship. Not late in terms of getting back on the ship, but we definitely took our time. We love Coco Cay and we wanted to enjoy every aspect of it, so we didn't feel rushed. Our cabana attendant was really, really patient with us. It didn't feel like we were being pushed out at any point in time. So that's a wrap on our review for the Oasis Lagoon Beach Cabana at Coco Cay. We love Coco Cay. It's at the top of our list of destinations when we travel. I hope this helps you as you prepare for your next vacation and potentially getting a beach cabana at Oasis Lagoon or maybe the other locations throughout Coco Cay. If you have any questions, shoot them down in the comments. We definitely respond to all the comments as best as we can, and we would love to help you out as you continue to plan for your best trip. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in once again. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below, give us a thumbs up, put on those notifications to keep track of when we're posting new content. If you're looking for a vacation, reach out to Mandy at Magical Memory Planners to get planning today. All of her services are free. You can shoot her an email. All the information of contact is in the description below. We would love to help you plan your best trip ever. Until next time, my friends, keep making memories.